Portugal. It's a land of sun-drenched beaches, sure, but also of ancient history, soulful music, and some of the friendliest people you'll ever meet. Most tourists stick to the highlights: Lisbon, Porto, the Algarve, and those are great. But for a real adventure, you gotta venture off the beaten path. We're talking about discovering those hidden gems, those places where you can still feel the pulse of authentic Portugal. It's about wandering through medieval villages, savouring meals cooked with love by local families, and soaking up the scenery that'll take your breath away. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Off the beaten path? Won't that be difficult? Expensive? Not at all. Portugal is incredibly affordable, especially when you get away from the tourist traps. And with a little planning, you'll find it's easy to navigate. So come on, let's ditch the guidebooks and discover the real Portugal together. This is about embracing the unexpected, collecting stories instead of souvenirs, and coming home with a newfound appreciation for this little corner of Europe. Our adventure takes us to Évora, a UNESCO World Heritage Site. This town is like an outdoor museum with Roman ruins and medieval streets. Let's start at the Roman temple of Évora, built for the goddess Diana. Next, explore the old town centre with its cobblestone streets and white houses. Visit the Chapel of Bones, decorated with monks' bones. Finally, enjoy a meal of Alentejo cuisine and a glass of local wine. Évora is unforgettable, a true step back in time. When you hear Algarve, you probably picture golden beaches and turquoise waters. But there's so much more to discover. Venture beyond the resorts to find the Algarve's hidden heart. Experience authentic fishing villages and bustling markets. Our first stop is Tavira, a charming town with Moorish architecture. Stroll along the Guilao River and explore narrow streets. Don't miss the local seafood. Head to the harbour for fresh catch and waterfront dining. Order grilled sardines or a cataplana. For hikers, the Seven Hanging Valleys Trail is a must. Enjoy breathtaking views of hidden beaches and grottos. In the evening, immerse yourself in the Algarve's vibrant culture. Head to a local tasca for live fado music. Discover the true spirit of this captivating corner of Portugal. Embrace the slower pace of life and explore. The Algarve rewards those who venture beyond the beaten path. Okay, adventurers, let's trade in our beach towels for hiking boots and head up, up into the Serra da Estrela, Portugal's majestic mountain range. This is where you come to breathe in fresh air, feel the crunch of granite under your feet, and soak up some truly awe-inspiring views. Now, these mountains are a world away from the beaches, but you can still feel the warmth of Portuguese hospitality. You'll find rustic villages tucked away in the valleys, with friendly locals ready to offer a warm bom dia and maybe even a taste of their homemade queijo de serra, a delicious local cheese. Remember, we're not just talking about any old mountains, folks. This is the highest point in mainland Portugal, home to Torre, a peak that often wears a crown of snow even in spring. Pack layers and be prepared for the weather to shift as quickly as your altitude. But trust me, every step, every huff and puff as you climb is worth it, because around each bend, behind each towering boulder, could be your own private vista, a breathtaking tapestry of emerald valleys stitched together with silver streams. And that's the beauty of the Serra da Estrela, you see. It's a place to lose yourself in nature and find yourself at the same time. As the sun dips below the horizon, casting a golden glow over the Douro River, Porto awakens. The city sheds its daytime skin and slips into something a little more seductive. We're talking about Porto's nightlife, folks, and trust me, it's as intoxicating as the city's namesake port wine. Forget quiet nights in. Porto is all about embracing the energy, the passion, and the rhythm of Portuguese culture after dark. Now, when we say nightlife, we're not just talking about thumping nightclubs. No, sir. Porto's after-hours scene is as diverse as the city itself. You'll find everything from cosy, dimly lit bars tucked away in ancient alleyways to rooftop terraces offering breathtaking views of the twinkling cityscape. But no matter where you end up, one thing's for sure, you'll be surrounded by the soulful sounds of fado music. This is the heartbeat of Portugal, folks. A raw and passionate musical tradition that tells tales of love, loss and longing. Imagine this, you're nestled in a dimly lit bar, a glass of local port wine warming your hands. The air is thick with anticipation as a lone figure takes the stage, a Portuguese guitar in hand. Then the music begins. Fado is more than just music, it's an emotional release, a window into the Portuguese soul. The singer's voice, filled with raw emotion, weaves tales of love, loss, and longing, each note resonating deep within your core. And as the music washes over you, you'll find yourself transported, caught up in the moment, the energy of the room palpable. It's an experience that will stay with you long after the last note fades away. Of course, no night out in Porto is complete without sampling the local libations, and when it comes to drinks, this city knows how to deliver. You'll find everything from crisp, refreshing Vinho Verde to smooth, aged port wines. So raise a glass to Porto, a city that knows how to celebrate life, love, and the magic of a good night out. Let's journey along one of Portugal's most stunning waterways, the Douro River. Terraced vineyards, charming villages, and a sense of tranquility await. Drift past quintas, traditional wine estates with gleaming whitewashed walls. Savour a glass of port, a taste of history. Spot traditional rabelais boats, adding old-world charm. These boats now offer tourist jaunts. Villages along the Douro are like storybooks. Pastel houses and wildflowers dot the hillsides. Catch glimpses of local life far from city hustle. Indulge in local cuisine, fresh fish and hearty stews, and of course plenty of port wine. Dine at riverside restaurants with stunning views. Try the local olive oil, it's divine. The Douro Valley is known for exceptional olives. Drizzle it on everything. Spend a night at a quinta for an immersive experience. Charming guest houses offer a taste of rural life. Wake up to birdsong and vineyard views. A journey along the Douro River is unforgettable. Slow down, savour the simple pleasures, and soak up the beauty. All right, adventurers, let's lace up those hiking boots and venture into the magical Sintra Mountains. This region, just a short hop from Lisbon, feels like something out of a fairy tale. Our first stop is Pina Palace, a riot of colour and architectural whimsy. This former royal residence is a delightful mishmash of styles, but Pena Palace is just the tip of the iceberg. Sintra is home to a treasure trove of historic estates. There's the Quinta da Regalera, with its mysterious initiation wells and hidden grottos, and the Moorish castle, its crumbling ramparts offering breathtaking views. And don't even get me started on the gardens. Sintra's gardens are legendary, filled with exotic plants and hidden pathways. You could easily spend an entire day getting lost in these verdant wonderlands. Now, if you're looking to break a sweat and escape the crowds, the Sintra Mountains offer plenty of opportunities for hiking. There are trails for all levels, from leisurely strolls through shady forests to challenging climbs to panoramic viewpoints. One of my favourite hikes leads to the Convento dos Capuchos, a 16th century monastery built into the rocks. This austere retreat offers a glimpse into the simple life of the Capuchin monks and a welcome dose of tranquility amidst the tourist throngs. And for a truly unforgettable experience, make your way to Cabo da Roca, the westernmost point of continental Europe. Standing on those dramatic cliffs, buffeted by the Atlantic wind, you can't help but feel a sense of awe at the vastness of the ocean. So whether you're a history buff, a nature enthusiast, or simply looking for a magical escape from the city, the Sintra Mountains are sure to enchant you. Just be sure to pack your camera and your sense of adventure. Now, for those seeking a truly off-the-beaten-path experience, let's hop over to the Azores, a chain of 9 volcanic islands way out in the Atlantic. Think of it as Portugal's best-kept secret, a land of dramatic landscapes, lush forests, and a slower pace of life that'll make you forget all about your worries. Each island in the Azores has its own unique personality. São Miguel, the largest island, is known for its volcanic lakes, hot springs, and the charming town of Ponta Delgada. Terceira boasts a UNESCO World Heritage-listed capital city, Angra do Heroísmo, with its colourful colonial architecture and cobblestone streets. But the real magic of the Azores lies in its natural beauty. Imagine hiking through verdant landscapes dotted with volcanic craters, swimming in crystal-clear lakes formed in ancient calderas, and soaking in thermal pools heated by the earth itself. And for you adventurous souls, the Azores are a paradise for whale and dolphin watching, diving, and even canyoning. It's a chance to connect with nature in its rawest and most awe-inspiring form. Now, don't let the volcanic landscapes fool you. The Azores are also home to some surprisingly fertile land. The islands are known for their dairy products, fresh seafood, and even their own unique variety of tea. Be sure to try the local pineapple, grown in greenhouses heated by geothermal energy. And for a taste of the island's volcanic terroir, sample some of the local wine. Yes, you heard that right. The Azores produce their own unique wines, grown on volcanic slopes and imbued with a distinctive mineral character. But more than anything, the Azores are about slowing down, breathing in the fresh air, and appreciating the simpler things in life. It's a place to escape the crowds, reconnect with nature, and experience a way of life that feels a world away from the hustle and bustle of the mainland. So if you're looking for a truly unforgettable adventure, pack your bags and set sail for the Azores. You won't be disappointed. Now, for you adventure seekers out there, a trip to Portugal wouldn't be complete without experiencing the raw power of Nazaré. This isn't just any beach town, it's a proving ground for surfers who dare to dance with giants. Imagine, if you will, waves taller than a 5-story building, their crests crashing down with the force of 1,000 thundering horses. That's Nazaré in its element, folks. A spectacle that'll leave you breathless. But don't worry, you don't have to be a world champion to enjoy this seaside gem. Even from the safety of the shore, the sheer magnitude of these waves is something to behold. Grab a coffee at a local cafe, find a comfortable spot on the sand, and just let the power of nature wash over you. And hey, if you're feeling a little more adventurous, there are plenty of surf schools around that cater to all skill levels. You might just surprise yourself with what you're capable of. Nazaré is more than just monster waves, though. This is a town steeped in history and tradition, with a down-to-earth charm that's impossible to resist. Stroll through the narrow cobblestone streets lined with colourful houses and the salty tang of the sea in the air. Pop into a family-run restaurant and savour the catch of the day, fresh from the Atlantic and bursting with flavour. Don't miss the opportunity to ride the funicular up to Sitio, the charming cliff-top district. From here you'll be rewarded with panoramic views of the coastline, the crashing waves below, and the picturesque towns stretching out before you. Nazaré is a place where you can truly connect with the raw beauty of Portugal's coast, both in its awe-inspiring power and its simple, everyday charm. Get ready for a truly unforgettable experience as we journey to Cabo da Roca, the westernmost point of continental Europe. Here, at the edge of the world, the land dramatically plunges into the vast expanse of the Atlantic Ocean, creating a scene of breathtaking beauty. Standing atop these rugged cliffs, you'll feel a sense of awe and wonder as you gaze out at the endless horizon. The wind whips through your hair, carrying with it the salty spray of the sea and the cries of gulls soaring overhead. It's no wonder that this dramatic landscape has inspired poets and adventurers for centuries. You can almost feel the presence of those who have stood here before you, contemplating the vastness of the ocean and the mysteries that lie beyond. Take your time to soak it all in, folks. Breathe in the fresh air, listen to the crashing waves, and let the beauty of this special place wash over you. As the day draws to a close, prepare yourself for a spectacle that will stay with you long after you've left Cabo da Roca. The setting sun paints the sky in a kaleidoscope of colours, casting long shadows across the cliffs and transforming the ocean into a sea of molten gold. This is a moment to savour, folks. Find a comfortable spot on the cliffs, perhaps with a loved one by your side, and simply watch as nature puts on its nightly show. As the last rays of sunlight disappear below the horizon, you'll be left with a sense of peace and tranquility that only a place like Cabo da Roca can provide. And hey, if you're lucky enough to be there on a clear night, be sure to stick around for a while. The stars seem to shine brighter here, far from the city lights, offering a glimpse of the vastness of the universe. Lisbon, a city steeped in history, also pulsates with a youthful energy evident in its vibrant street art scene. Forget stuffy museums here, the streets themselves are an open-air gallery. Wander through neighbourhoods like Bairro Alto and Muraria, and you'll find colourful murals transforming once drab walls into captivating canvases. Each piece tells a story, reflects an emotion, or sparks a conversation. Some are playful and whimsical, others thought-provoking and political. This isn't just graffiti, it's a powerful form of expression, a dialogue between artists and the city they call home. Don't miss the LX Factory, a former industrial complex transformed into a creative hub. Here you'll find studios, workshops and galleries showcasing the works of established and up-and-coming artists. It's a testament to Lisbon's evolving art scene and a great place to find unique souvenirs. So keep your eyes peeled as you explore Lisbon. You never know what artistic treasures you'll uncover around the next corner. It's all part of the adventure, and it's what makes this city so captivating. One of the things I find so fascinating about Lisbon's street art is its evolution. What began as an underground movement has gained mainstream acceptance, even embraced by the city itself. Many murals are now commissioned, adding a splash of colour and creativity to public spaces. Take the GAU project, for instance. This initiative connects artists with building owners, transforming neglected walls into stunning works of art. It's a win-win situation, beautifying the city while providing a platform for artists to showcase their talent. And it's not just murals. Look out for creative installations, sculptures, and even yarn bombing. This colourful street art form uses knitted or crocheted yarn to cover public objects, adding a touch of whimsy and warmth to the urban landscape. Lisbon's street art scene is a testament to the city's open-minded spirit and its ability to embrace change. It's a constant reminder that art can be found in the most unexpected places, adding a layer of beauty and intrigue to everyday life. One of the joys of travelling in Portugal is the ease and affordability of its public transportation. Forget the hassle of renting a car, hop on a train or tram and let the journey unfold. It's a relaxing and scenic way to experience the country. Portugal's rail network connects major cities and charming towns. From high-speed trains to regional ones, there's an option for every budget. You'll arrive in the heart of the action, ready to explore, embrace a different pace of travel. Journey through rolling hills, vineyards and coastal towns, ditch the car keys, grab your train ticket and experience Portugal like a local. Now, when it comes to finding the perfect place to rest your head after a long day of exploring, I always encourage travelers to think beyond the big chain hotels. Sure, they have their place, but for a truly authentic experience, why not try a charming guest house or a boutique hotel? These smaller, family-run establishments offer a level of personalized service and local character that you just won't find in larger hotels. Imagine waking up to a breakfast of fresh-baked bread and local jams, served with a side of friendly conversation with your hosts. Many guest houses are often housed in beautifully restored historic buildings, tucked away on quiet side streets. You'll get a real sense of the local architecture and ambience, and you might even uncover a hidden courtyard or a rooftop terrace with breathtaking views. It's like stepping back in time, but with modern comforts, of course. Plus, the owners are often a wealth of information, offering insider tips on the best places to eat, drink, and explore. Now, if you're looking for something with a bit more style and personality, a boutique hotel might be just the ticket. These smaller hotels often have a unique theme or design aesthetic that reflects the local culture or history. You might find one housed in a former palace, a converted convent, or even a renovated factory. Each room is often individually decorated with an eye for detail that you won't find in your typical hotel chain. Boutique hotels are all about offering a more intimate and personalized experience. You're not just a room number here, you're a guest. The staff often go above and beyond to make you feel welcome and cater to your every need. Plus, they often have fantastic common areas like rooftop bars or cozy lounges, where you can mingle with other travelers or simply relax with a good book and a glass of local wine. So why settle for ordinary when you can experience the extraordinary? From the pretty streets of Évora to the amazing cliffs of Cabo da Roca, Portugal has been wonderful. We loved its history, interesting culture, and beautiful nature. We walked through old ruins, hiked to secret waterfalls, and enjoyed yummy Portuguese food. And even better, we met kind Portuguese people and made amazing memories. Remember those friendly people at the markets? Gap 2S. Remember the exciting fado singers in Porto and those sunsets over the ocean? Wow. These special times make traveling so much fun. We remember them even after we go home. So keep exploring new places, keep finding cool things, and keep loving travel. See you next time. Travel safe.